you remember in Disneyland? Do you remember outside the Carnation wall was extremely detail oriented, right?
Yep.
Everything had to be symmetrical, which is why, look, part of his perfection plan is why Disney is so brilliant, right? Because it's like a storybook. That's what it is. So every nook and cranny of that place had to be to perfection. And there's these lights that rotate red and white, red and white, red and white.
On Main
the ice cream
Street.
stand on Main Street. I think it's
Yeah,
outside the Carnation
this
thing.
is-
Okay.
yeah, he saw that. Yeah.
So he comes down and he was looking at it.
They're an uneven number, so they did not.
An uneven number.
on
So
one
he
side.
said.
So they
something's-
didn't rotate. So there was 2 red in a row.
Right,
Two
because
red
there was an
bulbs.
uneven number. And he said, no, that's not going to work. They're like, well, it's an odd number of lights. We've already made the encasement. We can't change it. He goes, can you split that center light?
No, you said paint the light
So
bulb.
they painted a white light
A white-
bulb red.
half red, half
And if
white.
you look at it, it's...
so that visually it looks like it's a continuous.
Yes.
You're right.
resonates.
That is right there a microcosm of what Disney is. and
That's
what
it.
Made Disney.
That's it.
coolest
That's it. Yeah.
Disney.
But it was amazing.
awesome.
I got almost arrested in Disneyland once by Disney police, reprimanded severely.
What did you do,
I
you
know.
idiot?
It's just, no, this is harmless.
I remember Dad going, I gotta go bail Andy out of Disney jail.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
God.
I got.
What
yeah,
an
they were
idiot.
like,
What were you doing?
My friends would love this.
I went up in the big tree and I was ziplining.
Yeah, it was.
There isn't a zip line.
I know.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah. No, you know those cable cars?
Use my Captain Hook ears, and I just
Oh,
went
my
down.
gosh.
What?
I'm just kidding. I was like, you know those cable cars, but no,
No,
it's
okay.
actually a really lame story.
The
but I
sky
just I
cars
love
that
yeah,
they closed?
Exactly. Yeah.
Man, they didn't close them for me, Joe. I've never let them close. Oh God!
Every time I go, and there's just signs. No,
Are they going to bring those back? Wait, did they bring those back in Disney World? The sky. That was my favorite. Remember, like you take the Matterhorn.
Yeah.
And Matterhorn is in Disneyland, but they
Yeah.
have a Matterhorn in Disney
re-
World too. I
No,
think
they took it out.
But they take it out.
Yeah.
But remember, like dude, it was so cool.
They're doing a bunch of new stuff. There.
Well, Epcot is getting.
No, but that's
a full
Disney. I was in
makeover, but-
Disneyland too. There's like
Right.
there's a bunch of stuff going on. But
Okay.
So my story. So I'm with my friends, and I'm like a teenager, and probably 15, 16. I couldn't drive, right? 14. So because dad. Anyway, there was one of those parking lots with one of those wooden fence like gates. You know, when the automatic gates, you pull up, you take a ticket, it opens up. Of
course.
Goes down. Well, I wanted to. I don't know why I thought I could show off, and I thought I could jump it. I was like, I could hurdle it. Now, there's 2 variations of the story. There's my version and then the way my friends tell it. I'll tell mine. I ran towards it with complete confidence that I could hurdle this thing. And as I jump, for some reason, the thing opens, dude.
Oh, God.
And I just smashed through it and obliterated it into 1,000 pieces. And like they're all laughing, and I'm like, oh God, I feel bad. And of course, there's 2 bicycle Disney cops that see this, and they're like, this kid's like causing havoc.
rowdy.
Yeah, so they like handcuff me and they sit me down. I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out because by this point I'm doing a couple things for Disney, so I'm like, this could be bad.
Okay.
Anyway, the long story short is let me go. My friend's story version is that the gate didn't open. I just didn't. I don't know which one's true.
You just didn't jump.
Yeah.
When the
I-
cops came over, was like, I'm playing 2 characters in a movie called The Other Me.
Yeah.
I have a clone. I think it was him that did that.
Exactly, yeah.
It was the clone of The Other Me that destroyed your gate, sir,
Exactly.
not me.
I mean,
I don't know where he went. This guy's an asshole. He ran off on me.
Exactly.
I've got so many stories there. My best friend Andy Shaw.
Ah,
We would just run amok at like 18 years old in the park.
Disneyland you're talking about. But we have Disney World
No,
stories, too.
that's
Disney
Disney
World.
World.
You remember the boats?
Oh,
Dude.
Those are fun. They still have those
They have
at the
those.
yacht club.
So
right?
much
That is Beach
fun.
Yacht Club and the Grand Floridian. You take them out.
You go to one,
That
yeah,
was
it's so
so much
fun.
fun.
Dude, we would spend hours
Oh
out
my
there in
gosh.
the
Dude,
boat.
it was so fun.
Remember when we had Meme and Pop there? We'd take
Oh,
Pop
yeah.
out.
And
we'd
certain
take
boats are faster than others.
They
Oh,
are.
yeah.
They
So you
are.
got to go up to the guy and slip him a little $5.
Figure
This
out-
one's got the
Yeah.
regulator.
Yeah, the governor's taking off.
Yeah, the
And then
governor.
you get in and you're like,
Yeah. This one's got 91 proof in it.
and you're flying by everybody else and you see everyone's going like,
Yeah.
Hey,
why is my boat?
Hey, what's the big idea? Yeah. Sorry.
So much fun.
We worked for the company for many years.
We just have speedboats, like full on.
Miami Vice boat.
Our
The
wake is
Scarab
throwing
boats.
all the other boats out of the water.
Scarab boat for
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Miami Vice,
Right,
we're all
right.
in white suits.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's so funny.
Disney, very, very special place.
It is
in
such
all of our
a
hearts, for sure.
Yeah, you just when you walk through the gates or when you drive into Disney World, there's
Yeah.
just something that comes over you. Like it's just like wow, it really is. It really is really special, and it's special that it's so universal. That like it really is universal language there. It doesn't matter whether you speak the language or not. That's why it works in different countries. But it really is it's an amazing experience. Do you remember when? And you were with me, even though you were young. It was before you. But when we went to Drew Barrymore's birthday party in Disneyland, you were very young.
I do
Yeah.
have.
And they have a stage there. Remember the stage that comes up and goes down?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
now
yeah,
like
yeah.
a lightsaber training
Yeah,
camp or
yeah.
whatever. But back in the day,
Yeah.
they had real like real rock bands.
You're
that
right.
would play there,
Dude.
Yeah,
They have a lightsaber training camp.
they do.
It's pretty sick.
And you can build your own lightsaber.
I didn't know
wow.
this.
You can build your own
That's
lightsaber.
super cool.
Pretty dope.
All right, go ahead. Rock stage.
And I'll never forget this, and look it up. And again, I was a little kid too, but look it up from the 80s, the Jets. Do you remember the Jets? They were that.
Oh,
that
yeah,
group,
yeah.
Like na 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 na.
Yeah, I remember the Jets.
Found out.
Yeah.
I got a crush on you.
Yeah, I
They
know.
had huge hits.
Yeah.
They were playing there.
Yeah,
They were
wow.
playing there.
Really?
Yes, but Huey Lewis and the News also played there, bro.
I remember that. Now that's what I
Okay,
remember.
okay.
I remember. I'm just like my mind being blown because I was really young and
Dude,
These
you
guys-
were 5, bro. You were 5.
Oh, hit the B square.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Oh my God, that record 4. Huey Lewis, let me tell you something. You want amazing pop rock record? I strongly recommend Huey Lewis, all records, but Huey Lewis 4 with that song, Hip to Be Square.
Oh
my God. How about
That's so that watching that watching that, you know, that's when I started learning electric guitar.
Dude,
I learned
you
that
learned that
lick,
lick.
and then I found Jimi Hendrix and it was over for me.
I
was
know,
like,
dude, I know.
This is the greatest electric guitar is the greatest thing on the planet.
I know. And then Baby Brother here.
And then
took it to the-
so there's a little bit of a story there. So
Right.
I'll never forget this.
Remember
And he
the
was
baby
tinkering-
Fender that
he was
we-
tink-
that Mom
yes,
had
he was
made and
tinkering
Dad
around
had
with a
made for
bunch
you?
of different instruments, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stick with this electric guitar thing.
Right.
So I was like,
You wish you had though, don't you? I know, dude. Because you can't ever get it back.
so I was like, you know what though? Andy's really interested in stuff. Let me see if I can propagate this inside his, you know.
Yeah.
So I gave him the guitar, and I'd always be like encouraging when he was on it, and then he just took it to a whole nother
oh
level.
my gosh.
But thank goodness, because we needed
Yeah.
one. But
we needed one. We
Woo!
needed a guitar player in the family.
that guitar,
That baby blue baby Fender Strat.
oh, it's the coolest thing ever,
that
man.
Mom and Dad had made for you.
I know.
Well, Santa Claus.
I think it was
Right,
black.
Santa Claus.
Santa
I think it
Claus
was black.
brought it
No,
for
baby
you.
blue and white.
No, it's baby blue and
With a
white. was the
cream-
first one.
with a cream neck.
He had a black one.
I still have it, guys.
The black
Guys,
one.
I
You still
have
have the
it.
black one.
No, I have the baby powder blue, the mini. No, I have it. I mean, I pull it out and take pictures. It's baby blue with white.
Are you sure?
There was a black one. They made him
was
a
a black
sequel.
one.
The sequel was the black and white one.
The first one was baby blue, white cream neck. I still have. it.
Dude,
it's underneath my bed right now.
We performed NBC affiliate
Yes,
conventions with that.
That's the one.
yeah.
Did Johnny be good?
Yeah. Oh my god.
I got yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah, man.
bro.
That
My
and
gosh.
there's one other song that it was with Hendrix, Huey Lewis, and then
Dire Straits?
MTV. Dire
Yeah,
Straits.
Dire Straits.
I want my. I learned that one too. I was like,
I want my MTV.
I remember. I'll never forget it. I was in like little tighty whitey underwears.
Yeah, dude.
No other clothes. I remember being a little kid, and staying there playing that
Yeah,
and thinking
dude.
I was in front of 60,000
I
people.
know, dude.
It was the coolest
Yeah.
thing ever.
I like to play my guitar on MTV.
It's so cool.
That ain't worth it. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and chicks for free. Oh my God.
Man, oh
Dire
man.
Straits, dude, you crushed that
Super
record.
cool. Yeah, I loved it.
Oh my
Loved
God.
it. Like,
1985.
loved it. I was 5.
You loved Dire Straits and you loved Christopher Cross.
I loved Christopher Cross.
Sailing takes me away to where I always wanted to be. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh, the canvas can do miracles.
Oh.
Just you wait and see. Believe in me.
I love it. I love that kind of like smooth stuff. And then I also like
Yacht Rock Radio, I'm obsessed. Love Yacht Rock Radio. But yeah, so the Jets were playing there. Huey Lewis and the News played there.
I remember that. I'll
mean,
never forget it, man. How can I forget it?
Disneyland had major.
Oh, it was awesome.
bands
You're
that would
right.
play
You're
there.
right. You're right. I remember. I'll never forget. I had a burger. Huey Lewis. I was just going.
Doesn't get any better.
Coolest thing
Back to
ever.
the Future just come out.
Oh,
Like, it just doesn't get any
man.
better. Just doesn't get any
Remember,
better.
we saw Michael Jackson in a wheelchair dressed as an old lady.
Yes, we did.
We were right next to him. We didn't even know.
did.
We were in like one of those back. We were talking how they take us back as when we were going into the opening of Captain EO.
And he was there to see it, but he didn't want to go as Michael.
Right.
He went as an old lady.
That was so
That makes
freaking
sense.
cool. And we're in the elevator, and Michael Jackson.
I don't want to go as myself. I want to go as an old lady. Okay, Michael.
But he was a fan, dude. He was a
was.
fan.
He was.
And he was like, I'm a fan of yours. And we were like,
I know. I know.
Who's this
Creepy old lady.
and it was Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah. Captain EO, dude.
That's sick.
Thank you so much for watching this clip of the Brotherly Love Podcast.
For full episodes, go to the Brotherly Love Pod's YouTube channel, link in the description.
And for exclusive weekly bonus content, join our Patreon right now.
That's right, there's a link in the description for that too. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thanks.